Welcome back. My name is CJ with Christopher Jewell Design and Luminate Denver. Let's get into it. This is just a very quick issue that we're addressing, as with all of our videos here, is a problem that comes up that there is no solution for. So we will give you the solution. So what we found on the Webflow forums, this is just one example of many. It's people requesting that when you get into your e-commerce checkout page, that the billing address, same as shipping address, is unticked. It's a checkbox that's currently, or it's by default, it's selected. We want it to be default not selected. The logic behind this is that for a lot of e-commerce sites, we have people that are less familiar with technology that can't find out, why can't I put in my billing address? Or why can't I put in my shipping address? It's because they have to untoggle that button. So we would rather give them the option to fill out all their information twice if needed, but those who are savvy will just click the button and then they can fill out their information once. So we can see the examples here. This toggle right here for every Webflow site with e-commerce checkout is currently enabled by default, and as New York City had very nicely described, there's nothing in Webflow standard right now that is able to address this. So this is where we come in. We'll show you how to address it. So right now, this is a site that I'll be working on called Brandy Pie Books. And if I come in here, I've got a cart with one thing. You can fill out information, etc. We also will have another video on how to add this additional information block, but don't worry about that right now. And then all the way down under payment info, it's automatically toggled. So we put in our card, blah, blah, blah. And billing address, same as shipping address, which is pulling from here. And if we toggle it off, then we can enter a new billing address. But we want it to be standard toggled off. We want the page to load like this. So that's what we're going to achieve here. The easy way to go about this is, if this all makes sense to you, is grab the code from the description that I have, copy it, put it into an HTML embed inside of your body on the checkout page, and then you're done. If that didn't make sense to you, then we'll walk through it right now. So inside of our e-commerce pages, specifically here, I'll move my face somewhere else. But inside of our checkout page under the e-commerce pages, once you're inside of there, I've built this HTML embed. Well, I and my buddy Trevor, who's very helpful. This is all that you're going to need to put in here. 6 lines, 4 lines really when you think about it. So it's a script. We're letting the toggle be relevant towards the billing address toggle, which when I close this, is the class name for your billing address toggle. If your toggle doesn't have this class name, add it because it's necessary. It should have it already, but if it doesn't, put it in there. And then let's take another look at the HTML. Copy this whole section for the wrapper. That's just the standard. We're having the toggle checked be false, and then we're displaying that style as block for the wrapper when it reveals. So just, yeah, I'll say we'll spare the details. This is the code that you need, as long as your billing address toggle, which is this little section right here, has this class name. So what you do from this point is you go to your body. I like to click Command E so you can just search, and we're searching embed. And that's one way to do it, or you can add it over on the left. And you can find your embed down here, same thing. And inside of here, and I'm just going to close it because I don't want to write the whole thing, but all we're doing is taking all of this, putting into your new embed, which I've already done, obviously, and save it out and close it, and that's it. So once we've done that with our new embed, I'll publish this site again. And I'll just refer us back because we can tell currently right now, when I refresh it without the update, that this billing address is toggled. Let's make sure this site's been published. Now it has. Our refresh is coming through. It's loaded up again. And as we come down, look at that, untoggled. Billing address is available, so if people don't want to share their billing address or they don't want to type it in, they can toggle it right off. But we have it defaulted to toggle false. And that's kind of the video. So if there's any issues with that, as always, leave a comment. If you want to get in contact with us, please visit www.luminatedenver.com for all your web development needs and assistance. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.